No problem to fill the time. Okay, Dan?
Alright, so hello to you all. We had some technical problems with my computer, so we will skip the formal presentation. What I'm going to present today is CeLS, the new trends of CeLS, and just say some general things about this environment. Is that we use technology to encourage, support teachers to implement structured collaborative activities in the actual educational setting, and we also would like to enable those teachers to share those structures among them. In other words, an activity that is created in CeLS, it's not a private asset of the creator, of the teacher, it's something that is shareable among the community of CeLS teachers. And this is a key issue that will be demonstrated in a short while. Just to give you a glimpse of the system, I'll go to an activity called the Editor's Choice, and I'll show it in the student's perspective. As you can see, this activity got 3 main stages: first, second, third. We are observing right now the first stage, in which the student is required to play as the role as a newspaper's editor, and to pick the best representing picture from the presented one, and then explain his selection. After the class did it, after each individual did it, they go to the next stage, in which they are presented with the results, and there is also a debriefing. I'll jump quickly to the teacher's perspective of this activity. I'll jump quickly to the editor's perspective. Oh, sorry. Okay, so this is the CeLS editor, and as you can see, we've got a representation of those 3 stages. Of course, that I can do anything that I want. I can drag and drop, I can enter and submit the different properties, the start date, the end date of the activity, the message upon completion, and the activity is built from building blocks, yeah, that are draggable. I can add. Those building blocks consist 6 families of building blocks: the presentation, which represents building blocks that are passive, only to show information in a passive way; the input one, to submit information; interaction, an interesting family that requires interaction with previously submitted artifacts in previous stage by peers; and of course that we've got a small family of communication and operational activities. Each building block, I'll just enter to one of those building blocks, the submit text building block, got a mandatory property. Yeah. For instance, this requires submission of minimum 1 word, maximum 9 words, using certain vocabulary, imposing certain vocabulary on the articulation, and almost all the building blocks got this social feature that involves with the enactment or exposure of this building block according to the social settings, subgroups, groups, the roles, and this also implies that although that the activity might seem as something a unique pass, the pass is dependent according to the social belonging of the specific student. Just to say a few more things about the CeLS, some well-known struct activities that we enacted in CeLS: creating a common database, responding to peers items, pros and cons, reaching an agreement, creating group product, peer product assessment, competitions, e-games, or any combination of those. Now, since the activity is built from tiny building blocks, so new structures could also be added, and more important, shared among the teachers. Recent trends, to say something about recent trends of CeLS, we just entered to interoperability with external systems. We enact the CeLS activities in the outdoor environments using ubiquitous devices, mobile devices, SMS submissions. This is some of our new features. To say something more, those new features that are constantly added for the last 6 years, they are come from real needs, real necessities from practitioners. It's like a never-ending process, and I suspect that it will be in the near future like that. Miki, would you like to add something more?
Okay, maybe, okay, sorry, yeah.
Just